Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. For those of you who are new here, I want to welcome you. For those of you who are evolvers, hey, hi y'all. Welcome back. I am a professional intuitive empath and an all-around life path 3 for those of you who are new here. And today I wanted to just talk to you about Capricorn and what you can expect for the month of June. Now, a couple of things just as we get started. If you've never had a reading before, I use both my intuition and tools. I like to lead with intuition, as I think that should be the way we live our life, really, is leading with intuition. And then I will get into a few cards here. I will be using various decks, some angels, some major arcana, some butterfly, a little bit of everything. And we will see what comes up here, guys, okay? So for Capricorn, when I was meditating and thinking about what are we going to be getting into this month for you, the thing that came up was a song that was playing in my head, which has completely slipped my mind right now. It's the time of the season. There it is. It's the time of the season, but like all of that, where love runs high. And I thought that's really fascinating. That's what I was hearing. And so I started to kind of pull and shuffle, and the stuff that came up for you guys is really interesting. Now, here's the thing, Capricorn. You guys believe in love, tradition, family, connection. That is so important for you. But the thing about this time of the season is that you're being asked to express, you're being asked to communicate, and you're being asked to avail yourself in an emotional way that's usually pretty uncomfortable for you because you're wanting connection. You're wanting connection, and this goes for people that are in relationship or not in relationship, so that you can understand. Connection for you guys is not easy. It takes time. You have to cultivate it. And so the connection that you are seeking out is right in front of you, is what I heard. They're saying to you, they being your angels, that's what I work with, guys. So they're saying to you, your angels are saying, it is time for you to be vulnerable. And that is not something you guys like to do. And so I want to walk you through that, because it's not something that has to be scary. What it is something that you have to at least make the attempt, because your angels say they'll catch you where you feel inadequate, because it is not second nature for you to be vulnerable. So they're going to just ask that you initiate action, as with all things, and then they will be the wind at your back. So let's take a quick look and see how that comes up here. Again, the deck I'll be using first is going to be a major arcana. This is the one I'm drawn to right now, and this is major arcana in tarot. So we'll be taking a look. These cards are larger size. I am a Leo, full disclosure. Kind of love everything that is larger than life. Okay, so let's take a look and see what's coming up here. All right, first card in the deck. All right, so here's the thing, guys. It's so indicative of the energy that you guys kind of float out, which is you guys are an island amongst yourselves. It's not easy for connection, like I was saying as we were getting into the reading. It is not easy for connection for you, and because of that, you are often challenged to leave this behind. When we're dealing with the hermit, we're dealing with a person who often feels as though they know the right way and they don't need to necessarily confide in others to know the right way. And so this is an interesting thing. When I see this especially, it's about somebody who has no problem walking on their own path without the influence of anybody else. And what they're asking you to do is to break that down. And I understand that the breakdown is not easy, but they're saying there are great rewards if you can push past your natural inherent stubbornness. Capricorn, stubborn? You? No, never. Your natural inherent stubbornness, and get into a place where you can leave behind what you're worried about. Next card comes up. It's about finances. It's not just finances. And when you see this card, you guys might be like, scary. What is this? No, what this is about our lower base nature as humans, which we all have. Every single sign, even the 13th one that they just added that I don't care for. But every single sign has the nature to be duplicitous. And when we're dealing with the card of the devil, we're not dealing with something that's inherently evil, but what we are dealing with is something that is about us subscribing to, if you want to think about it in a biblical term, the 7 deadly sins. Not necessarily each one, but our energy is pulled towards avariciousness or having or acquiring. Specifically for you, Capricorn, this is an area that you are here to evolve through. And I mean that. Let me show you evolve. evolve. You're here to evolve through this, because this is one of the pitfalls for you. Instead of focusing on connection and relationship, you guys get lost in the acquisition of things. It's very important for you to have things, to feel empowered through and validated through the acquisition of stuff and finances. And they're saying that this is a distraction from the connection. So what they're walking you through is putting this down so that you can be in a position of actual human interaction and connection. There's much more to life than just you stacking your coins up, Capricorn. You've got to remove, you have a very, very healthy root chakra. Most Capricorns that I've ever worked with do. And I want you to step back from that and understand that there's more to life than that. And that's what you're being called to here, okay? So let's take a look at, so now we know where you are, what has been the challenge for you, what they're asking you to overcome. Let's take a look and see what you're being pulled into right now. This is the card of justice, and this is about things being balanced in your life. And that's a direct call out to me regarding the overcompensation with finances. So they're saying in order for you to have balance in your life, now this card can have multiple meanings, as any reader will tell you, but when I'm dealing with this in the way that I feel it, this is all about you bringing balance to your life. Love matters, connection matters, and it's not something that we should forfeit just so that we can be in a position where we have more stuff. What your angels are trying to get you to, guys, is about being in connection. Again, connection, connection, connection. Final card that comes out here, the card of the Lovers, and I inversed it. It wasn't inverted, so I inversed it, guys. So what I want you to understand about this is where they're taking you to, is about being in connection. And here's the thing about love. It is a choice. We walk into it together. It is not something that comes upon us. It is not something that falls on us by accident. It's something we choose. And they're asking you to let go of some of the material and walk into love. All right, Capricorn, great talking with you. Come back and we will continue to evolve together.